Ryan Dunleavy, go ahead.
Hey, Kenny, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Cool. How much of a what if do you leave this season with, knowing how little time you, Saquon, Shep, Toney, and Ingram, the five primary, three top receivers, running back, tight end, were on the field together? I mean, it's hardly ever. Does that leave you with a what if?
Yeah, of course. I came to into the season saying, the expectations was high. So the what ifs that's always valid, pretty much. That's all you can really say is what if.
And then my other question would be, you were in Detroit, you had some injuries there. And are the Giants any more cautious with injuries? Are they more hesitant, the trainers, doctors here, to put you out if you're banged up than in Detroit? Or is it pretty standard across the league? I'm just curious if maybe they're a little more wary of re-injuries, and that's why guys have a harder time getting on the field sooner.
I would just say, only been on two teams. I would just say it's standard.
Thanks, Kenny.
Jordan?
Hey, Kenny, what's up, man? I'm curious, if they came to you this offseason and said, hey, we know the offense was broken, what do you think we need to do to make sure it's fixed next year? Where would you start?
Well, first off, I'm keeping that in-house. That's definitely something I would talk to Coach about, and, that'll be between me and him.
Do you think that's something that they would take your input on?
As of right now, we're just worried about Washington. We're getting to the off-season talk when off-season arrives.
Matt Lombardo?
Hey, Kenny, when you do some self-scouting and reflecting on your season, what do you think is the biggest issue and biggest reason why you weren't able to find the end zone this year?
A lot goes into it. Different personnels as far as who's playing, who's not playing, including myself. Even the personnel as far as coaching-wise. A lot goes into it, and a lot goes into it to make a football team go.
Where's your emotion at? I mean, obviously, I don't think this is the type of year that you signed up for, and not scoring a touchdown, going 4-12. Your first year here, where's your head at?
To be honest, me just looking back, I would just say, just not good enough on my part. Not saying I, was playing terrible or anything, but I expected more, just not good enough.
We've got time for one or two more for Kenny. Any more questions for Kenny? Zach Rosenblatt?
Hey, Kenny, how's it going?
How you doing?
Good. So I know you're a rookie year. You missed a bunch of games, and Kadarius has kind of gone through that too as a rookie. I'm curious, what advice you can give to him to kind of bounce back from that, because obviously rookie year is a big year for development and things like that, and you kind of missed out on a lot of that.
To be honest, I'm not even sure how many games he missed. I know as far as me, I missed early on in the year, my rookie year, just with a hamstring. I want to say I missed about 5 games, and I was able to finish the season out strong. He's been dealing with a lot, and I was a third round, he was a first round, so he already had high expectations. I would just say stay the course, stay the course. You're going to have an off-season this year. Last year you didn't really have an off-season. You're going in to training for the combine, straighten up, rookie minicamp and, that whole thing. Just focus on trying to learn his body more and just stay the course.
We'll take one more for Ryan Dunleavy.
Kenny, Tyke was saying the other day that maybe your open isn't the same as everybody else's open because you're such a high point catch radius guy, more so than a separation guy. I'm curious if you think the more time you have with the same quarterback, Daniel in theory, that'll change. Guys will get more comfortable throwing to you, realizing what your definition of open is, because you obviously played with the same quarterback your whole time in Detroit and got more comfortable than you would have this year.
That's something else I kind of said early on, is pretty much gaining his trust. And, if I'm not out there on the field, or if he's not out there on the field, there's only so much, trust you can really get without him actually trying to force the ball to me And, it's going to make him look bad. If we don't have that same type of chemistry and him knowing and, the coaches knowing that I'll go and make that play. It's easy to look and say, yeah, he made a lot of those, catches, in Detroit. But if I haven't made not one here, then, well, that's not a good play, and you shouldn't do it.